Hello everybody and welcome to another episode of the Seattle Mariners franchise here on MLB the Show 19, and we are back. Please make sure to remember to drop a like on this video and subscribe if you are new. Plenty more of this and other franchise content coming your way on the channel. Franchise all day, every day here on Franchise Gaming. So let's get into this game. Seattle Mariners 19-13, Tampa Bay Rays 17-16. It's going to be quite an interesting matchup. A lot of hot hitters for the Mariners. We'll see if that continues. Here is Marwin Gonzalez. He's going to hit a double into right center field. Little misplayed there by Malik Smith. Probably could have had that cut off and stopped it at a single. But here is Adam Duvall. He's going to line out to center field, and that'll end the threat there in the second inning. In the third inning, with 2 on and 2 out, Tommy Pham going to ground, and Bogaerts making a great play to end that one. Then Zunino going to walk in the fourth inning with a little appeal there. O'Neill going to walk as well. That is going to set up Adam Duvall, and he's going to rip one into left field, and that thing is going to be gone. And that's going to be a 3-0 lead for Tampa Bay. Then here comes Bogaerts. He's going to hit a lead-off double, a little misplayed out there in center field, and he will get to second base safely. So here's Anthony Rendon would ground out and move Bogaerts to third off screen. Here's Domingo Santana going to hit a double out there into center field. That is going to score Bogaerts. It's going to be a 3-1 game. Then Shed Long going to ground this one over to second, and that is going to end the inning. So here we go to the top of the fifth. Now it's Tommy Pham, and he's going to rock one into left center field, giving the Rays a 4-1 lead. Jed Jerko now going to ground one over to shortstop, but everybody would be safe as somehow he didn't touch the bag. So we've got 2 on with 2 out. Xander Bogaerts going to hit one into right field, and that is going to load up the bases here for Anthony Rendon, who is going to fly out to right field. A little anticlimactic there. But then Adam Duvall going to double into right field with 2 out in the top of the sixth inning. So Rendon gets to second, or Duvall gets to second. And now Robertson up. He is going to ground over to second base. Shed Long making a great play, going to end that threat. To the seventh, here is Mitch Haniger, and he is going to rock one out to right center field, and that's going to go for a ground rule double. Fantastic piece of hitting. Here's Jerko. He's going to ground one over to shortstop, and he's going to get Haniger caught into a rundown, and he will get tagged out for another out. Malik Smith will come up with Jerko on first base, and he will fly out over to left field. So he is done. The inning is done. In the bottom of the eighth, it's Nelly Cruz with a bomb out to left field. Unbelievable shot right there. And that is off Diego Castillo. They will take him out, put Jose Alvarado in, who has been having a really good season in a 4-2 game. He's going to walk Jed Jerko to put 2 men on as he walked Haniger, the batter before that. Here is Malik Smith, and he's going to hit a single into left field. That's going to load the bases with no one out for Xander Bogaerts, who is going to ground one into the same spot as Malik Smith. That's going to bring a run home. It's a 4-3 game with nobody out. Anthony Rendon going to come up. He's going to line out to right field. No advancement on any runners. But Nelson Cruz up at the plate. He rips one into left field, and that is going to bring home 2 runners as Malik Smith comes from second to home. And a walk-off win for the Seattle Mariners here in Seattle against the Tampa Bay Rays. As we take a look at the box score, clearly player of the game belongs to Nelson Cruz. Terrific comeback victory. What a 9th inning for our boys. Tommy Pham and Adam Duvall hit home runs for the Tampa Bay Rays. Nelson Cruz hits a home run for us, but he comes up with the 3 huge RBIs at moments in which we needed them the most. Marco Gonzalez did not pitch that well, but Guerin did a great job in relief to hold us over enough that we could get a victory. Now we go into game number 2 of this video, taking on the Pittsburgh Pirates. Look at this, 28-14. They are 26-18. Very good pitching matchup here as Marco Gonzalez again pitches here in this matchup, but he's going up against Caleb Boyd, you might remember from the mini-series, and Malik Smith going to start us off with a double in the right field corner, or in the left field corner, and that is going to lead to this as Nelson Cruz whacking one right there, but that it will end up hitting the pitcher and being thrown on to end the inning there. Now in the bottom of the 5th, this one going to bloop in. That's going to get 2 on with 1 out for Shed Long, who is going to pop fly kind of embarrassingly down the third base line in foul territory for an out. Malik Smith going to come up, and he is going to single to left field to load up the bases with 2 outs for Xander Bogaerts, who is going to rope one into right field, but that one will be caught for the final out of the inning. Then into the top of the 6th, Corey Dickerson strikes out with 2 on and 2 out. Now Pedro Strop coming in for Pittsburgh here in the 7th, and he is going to give up a single to Ryan Healy out to right field. Now Ben Zobrist going to come up, and he's got one on a rope into right, and it's gone. Ben Zobrist has opened up the scoring in this game. It's 2-0 now, and Richard Rodriguez is going to come in. Rodriguez gets the first 2 batters, and then Smith is going to rope one into right, and he is going to get a double, but he's going to try for 3, and the throw is in time to get him. Dramatic way to end the inning there. Brandon Morrow going to come in to try and close this game out here in the 9th inning. He is going to get Frazier to fly out to right field, and it is taken care of out there in right. Wendell comes up, and he's going to line into left. That's taken care of for out number 2. Corey Dickerson is going to rope one into right, and that one is just going to make it over the wall for a solo shot. Game's a lot closer now as Gregory Polanco comes up and hits one really deep. That thing's a ground rule double to deep center field. And then here's Josh Bell. He is going to fly to center field, taken care of by Malik Smith to get the 2-1 victory for the Seattle Mariners. Marco Gonzalez, the clear player of the game, goes 8 innings, 7 strikeouts. Strong performance for him in this one, only giving up the 1 run. Caleb Boyd gave up nothing for the Pirates, but Pedro Strop really lost this game for them. Nothing given up by Gonzalez. It was Morrow giving up the solo shot. So strong pitching performances. Here's a little tidbit. Luis Severino getting traded to the Phillies before our Oakland Athletics matchup. On the road in Oakland, we are now 35-18. Taking on the A's, who are 26-31. Hopefully we can get a win against a team with a lot of cold hitters, as you can see. And Mike Leake on the mound for us. And there is a 1-on, 2-out single by Jerickson Profar to get 2 on here. And then a nice play here by Xander Bogaerts, who is going to take care of Pinder to end that one. Then in the 3rd, it's Alex Avila with the big-time solo shot out to right field. That gives them the 1-0 lead. Here's Paris Allen. He's going to single into center, and that's going to put a man on. He's going to steal second, and then here's Loreno, who's going to ground out to short. Nice play from Bogaerts. Here's Stephen Piscotty, who's going to line out to Bogaerts, right to him. Matt Olson going to ground to third base, and that is going to end that threat. But the A's get a run. Here in the bottom of the 4th, there's a single into left field. That's going to load up the bases. Alex Avila loading them up for Paris Allen, who is going to ground out to second base. Shed Long doing a nice job taking care of him. Here we go into the 6th inning. It's Malik Smith, and he is going to double this thing out to left. Nice drop in. That's with nobody on and 2 out. So that is going to set it up for Bogaerts, who's going to double down the left field line. That's going to easily score Malik Smith and tie this ball game up. With 2 out and 1 on, it is Rendon who is going to fly out over there to right field, and that ends the threat from the Mariners. Here's Nelson Cruz. He's going to hit the grounder through the middle for the leadoff single in the 7th, and then Mitch Haniger going to get himself a single down in right field. That puts 2 on with 1 out here as Jerko flied out to center earlier. Ryan Dole going to come into this game, and Santiago is in at DH. He is going to hit that thing into center, and that is a line out. So here is Yan Gomes. He is going to swing and miss, and that'll end the threat for Seattle. Alex Avila in the bottom of the 7th is going to whack one to deep center field, and that is gone. 2 solo shots for him to give the A's the 2-1 lead. Here's Matt Chapman in the 8th. He's going to get a leadoff single into right field. Marcus Semien is going to hit a single over to left field. And now Jerickson Profar going to strike out looking. Here is Pinder. He is going to ground to first base. They take the easy out. Don't go for the double play. So there's runners on second and third for Alex Avila, who this time closely grounds one, but Bogaerts makes a Derek Jeter-like play and gets us over to the 9th inning, where Anthony Rendon comes up against Blake Treinen. He will hit one into right field for a single. Nelson Cruz strikes out swinging. Jed Jerko going to fly out into right field for the 2nd out of the inning. And now the last hope is on Mitch Haniger, who is going to ground it to short. Fielder's choice, ending the ball game. And the A's will come away with a victory here against us, as Mike Leake will take the loss, even though he pitched relatively well. Ryan Dole ends up with a win as he comes in, and then Avila, player of the game with his 2 home runs, provided all the offense for the Oakland A's today. Mike Leake still having a decent season with a 3.63 ERA. That's all I have for you guys. The next one will be the recap/prospect spotlight episode for this month. I appreciate you guys. Once again, do not forget to drop a like, subscribe if you are new. Plenty more franchise content, as well as this series coming your way. Franchise content all day, every day here on Franchise Gaming.
You're a pretty little star boy.